Okay, here we go, back onto some Vietnam, going on here with some Operation Hastings. The very, very first time I ever looked at this map, so this is sort of like a first look, but obviously it's coming out days after the match is already out, so you guys have probably already been on it. But this is my very first time on it, and it's always funny seeing me just noobing it up, so I decided to upload my first match. Operation Hastings was new to me, so I was like, what can I do? I decided to go with the bog standard Vietnam infantry, and whenever I go with the infantry, like just regular assault, I always pick either an AK-47 or an M16, depending on which side I am, because I try and play to character, play it all period. And I see a tank there. I was like, oh, we get tanks on this level. It's like, no, that's the enemy tank already. So that's the first fail of this, and they arm the crate, so that sucks. I have no idea what's going on. All I know is that they have tanks. I didn't even know they had tanks. Actually, I probably did know that, but I didn't think they'd be using them that quick, and I have no idea where they spawn in relation to our base. So I didn't think the tanks would be a big threat. So I'm spawning now to solve this, and the guy who's got out of the tank, I saw him at the last second there. And I do my thing about disarming here, but I don't think it's going to happen in time. And even if that guy died to me and I didn't draw with him, somehow, I don't know how even I drew with him there, but I did. But even if I didn't, I don't think I would have disarmed that crate in time anyway. So it's kind of, I don't think that mattered. And B goes down straight away. So the first base drops like instantly, and that's always worrying when that happens, because I really don't like to lose. And even though I don't know what I'm doing and I'm a nub, I don't want my very first match on this to be a loss. So it's time to defend these crates a bit more tightly. So I just go by several standby rules which I use, which is just stick near the crates, do what you can, and don't rush in. Those are good rules to have if you don't know what you're doing. I'm staying as the anti-armor kit because I'm thinking that, having a look at the rest of the guys there, we've got an assault spawned, and I think there was another medic or something. Yeah, see what snipers spawning in. See, the crate's armed, and luckily I'm in a close enough thing to disarm it. I'm still trying to get used to these damn windows and these stupid hut things. They're not like the windows that I'm used to jumping through, so that sucks. Got some people on the road, so obviously they're pushing pretty hard. And unfortunately my bullets aren't quite good because I've got explosive upgrade, but I've got an RPG for him, so it seems that the splash damage on the upgraded RPG was enough to finish him off because my bullets weren't, because I didn't pick Magnum ammo. So that's kind of a case of playing to your strengths there. Obviously I'm picking this class for its explosive and RPG, so I used it and I got the kill for it, so that's good. Helicopter's being a nuisance right now, so I'm going to give it a little spray, which probably wasn't going for the kill. I'm probably just going to make it go away just for a second, just while I get into position. I don't want that thing spotting me and just screwing me over. So the Huey flies off, and gotta go down to my position on the bank here. Some guys down there, so I'm getting hit markers there, so I'm thinking he's in cover. I fired the RPG, but Benzilla's already got him. So we've managed to repel that attack. And obviously a good rule of thumb, if you're not quite sure where to go or what to stand, just make sure that little radar, the compass in the corner, just make sure you've got an objective in that circle. That's a good tether to have. As you can see, I play by that rule, and I decided to make sure that this the river is going to be my standpoint. I'm going to make sure that no one crosses that river. So I'm going to be standing here and for quite some time. It's one of the reasons I don't just upload any match I ever do, is because this is how I play. I play tactically and I play patiently as well. I don't rush in most of the time, and seeing as these people were seen like they were applying the pressure, I thought that this would be a good place to stand. As it happens, for a while this is pretty much all they do. I've got 4 bullets, so I'm going over here for some ammo. So I tend to avoid editing and skipping stuff, but there really is nothing going on for the next minute and a half as I just hold this river. So I just put the game into overdrive just to show you how long I just wait here. I just sit and wait and hold the position. And see, I do get a few kills just spotting people coming around the edge, but the majority of our teams rushed forward over there on the hill, and they're keeping them in their base. And seeing as I'm being extra cautious and I don't want to lose, I'm making sure that those crates stay on my I stay near the crate, so if anyone slips around, I'm in a position to deal with it. So this is what generally most of my matches look like, and you see it's not that entertaining for people to watch. There's nothing, no acrobatics or excellent kills. It's just me holding a position, which is kind of why the attackers are what makes the match interesting rather than being a defender. The defender just reacts and the attacker makes the play. So as a defender who's playing it tight defense on the crates versus a bunch of attackers who suck, this is pretty much what the match is. But now I'm going back to regular here, so I rush in here only because I've not played this match before. The tickets are low, obviously they're not coming for me, and I want to see the map because I have not seen this map before. So I'm going to have a little look. Seeing as I teleported from base 1 to base 2, I had no idea what's in between us. Turns out that the base is a lot further away than I thought. I thought the base would be almost where I am now, so I thought it'd be coming around there. I have no idea what the hell's going on over there. I don't know if that's part of the map that does that. I'll have a look at that later. So we're just watching them just spawn in their base, and obviously these hills are pretty good fire positions to keep, and I don't think they're going to get around. I don't know if they can go around on the right side of that hill over there. I haven't checked that out yet. In fact, I haven't really seen much of this match at all. When I do the attackers part of this, you see a bit more of it, but I really can't remember off memory because I've only played this once as I'm commentating right now. So we've got more people just trying to fire us off the hill, and even if we die, then that's kind of worth it because they're nowhere near the crate, and that's what matters. And they're down to 2 tickets, 3 tickets anyway, so even if they do manage to arm the crate, we all rush in, we only need to get 2 kills and the game's over. So that's pretty much all there is for this. You see, they're trying to sneak around there, but it's a bit too late, and that's a really quick win. It wasn't really that quick because I speeded up a lot of it, but that was my very first match on Hastings, and the attackers is a lot better, so that'll be happening soon. So check it out, guys.